Hey guys, good morning. It is Monday, December 28th, and I have 11 things to get packed up and shipped out this morning. And spoiler alert, a lot of chess books. But let's see what all we got here. So up first is Dustin Hoffman Little Big Man VHS. So I found a huge lot of VHS tapes on Facebook Marketplace, and they were just trying to get rid of them. And so I think it was somewhere like 100 or so that they were just basically giving away. I think I ended up paying like 10 bucks maybe. Now there's not a lot of great stuff in there, but over time I think there will be a lot of these little $5, $6 VHSs. So this one sold for 6 bucks. No, 5 bucks. This is a pretty just odd, off the wall find. This was probably a couple months back. This is a Teflon ironing board cover. I don't know why, but it's obviously got that super old, super vintage look to it. Maybe 50s, 60s, I think, something along those lines. And I paid $1 for this, and this sold for 10 bucks. Got another VHS here, the Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2. Now again, the condition of this really hurts its value. So this one sold for 10 bucks. Now in good condition, this is probably about $25 or so. Again, this is the media distribution, so that first distribution release. So that's, you definitely want to look out for that media on some of those horror films. Got the classic Guess Who game here. This sold for an odd price, I think, of $12.61. This one would sell for a bit more as well, but I think the condition on this board, the condition on this box is pretty bad, as you can see here. So $12.61 though, and I think this was $1, so not too bad there at all. All right, so now we've got, the rest is all chess books, which is awesome. So we've got My Chess Career by J.R. Capablanca. This is paperback version. I want to say this one sold for $10. This was one I just recently picked up, and you can see this one is in terrible condition. This is Chess the Easy Way by Reuben Fine. This is a pretty old book. Let's see when copyright on this guy was. So yeah, this is 1942 copyright on this one, and it's in terrible shape. Like the binding. The back is off, and I listed it like that. I said, condition is poor, back cover is off, and this still sold for $20. So beaten up to shreds. I've got a lot here. These are the chess informators. These are more just more notations of moves in certain games. This is things that serious players will really sit down and study how certain games went. This is a little cumbersome for me at this point. Not something that I'm gonna gain a lot of from at this point, but hey, other people seem to like it. So, and these sold for $12.50 together. Here we've got Modern Chess Openings. This is a pretty good old one here as well. This is the 11th edition. This one is from 1972. This one's also not in great condition. As you can see, the binding is pretty rough there. and I want to say that this one's still sold for $30. I want to say that. I could be wrong, but the screen will tell you if I was wrong or right. And last here we got. So last I had one guy reach out to me on some of my Chess Life magazines. He was looking for specific years, looking for between 1970, or basically from 72 or older. So I pulled out what I had. So I had some 1970s, 71, and 72. I think I had 39 magazines in total. Or no, sorry, I had 29 magazines in total. So he paid $40 for those. And then this auction really caught me by surprise. I started this auction out at $10 for these 4 books. These are 4 German books at that. I've been told there's some sort of a cult following for this DMR guy, and he is, I guess he authored some of these. So I started this auction out at $10, thinking that I could maybe get 30 for it. And it was sitting at 18 up until the last day, and then it just exploded out of nowhere. So this ended up selling for $192.50. These 4 books is more than I paid for everything that I have picked up thus far from the Chess Club. So this, I couldn't believe this one. So I'm going to go ahead and combine these together, and I'm going to put them in. I'm going to go ahead and do these just flat rate priority with insurance, of course. All right, guys, so I got to get this stuff packed up. I think that is it for today's video. Appreciate you guys watching, and until next time, stay curious.